All right, welcome back everybody to the channel. In today's video, we got this last semifinal matchup between Clash Disc and Dynamic Disc. So let's go. Alrighty, so like I said, you got Clash Disc versus Dynamic Disc. First time for them both to make the semifinals, which is good. So the winner will go on to face Discmania in the finals, and Discmania is looking to hopefully get some revenge against MVP Disc from last year. Link will be down in the description for that if you missed the finals. But just to go over, you have the Clash Vanilla, the Berry, and then a Popcorn. I have it in premium plastic, which I'm not happy with, but I've been putting pretty decently with it in this series. The next one you have is, I believe it's the Evader. Yeah, the Evader. Then you have a Truth, which is specifically the EMAC Truth. And then you have the Agent. So I'm going to flip this Evader. If it lands on the Mega Ball side, it's going to be Dynamic. If it lips on the other side, it's going to be Clash. Alrighty, Dynamic has it. So we're here, hole 2 at Veterans. We're going to play 5 holes and then see who can hopefully get it. I will say Clash just have somewhat of an advantage on the driver's side, but if you've seen me throw, it's not much of a difference. So let's see if Dynamic can take it. Oh, didn't really throw that one super well. So let's see if the Vanilla can do a little bit better. Not much better, but hopefully as we get along, we can do a little bit better. So let's go. Alrighty, so a lot shorter than what I typically do. The Vanilla up there is typically where I land a lot of the time. So it's definitely going to be interesting. But we're going to see if we can get up there, hopefully to save the par to keep it interesting. Oh. Well, that was a little wide and a little deep. So that's going to be a tester putt to come back. So let's go see. Can Vanilla take advantage of it? Let's go. Alrighty. So like I said, this is typically where I have landed for most of my time playing this hole. So it's going to be kind of interesting. We're going to try see if Clash can hopefully take advantage of it and get a stroke on Dynamic. There we go. Alrighty. So Clash will be in for par. Let's go see. Can Dynamic hopefully tie it? Let's go. Alrighty. Hopefully you could see me right over here. But Dynamic has a little bit of an obstructed putt. So I'm going to try to see. Hopefully I can make this for the par. But let's see. Nope. I kind of had a tiny gap to make it through. But Dynamic will be in for a bogey. Clash will be in for a par. So let's see. Can Clash run away with it? Or they crumble? So let's go. Alrighty. So Clash now has the box. Here at hole 2 for which now the hole 3 on the course, 270 feet straight ahead. Clash has the box. Not enough power. I probably blocked it, but not enough power, so they'll probably go in for a par. Let's see, can Dynamic maybe do the same? Or not, maybe not the same as Clash. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, Dynamic fans, if you, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why I held on to it that long, but let's go see who can get it. So yeah, not sure what happened there. Like angle and everything was what I like where I wanted it, but I threw it on too much hyzer. So like I said, if you chose dynamic, I'm sorry, but we're gonna see if we can make up for it. Maybe with a throw in. Who knows? No way. No way. Oh. Oh. Oh, if I'd have did that off a terrible throw, that would have been awesome. But Dynamic still has a little bit of a putt. So but first let's go see what Clash can do. Alrighty. So now let's see if Clash gets this one, it's like they're running away with it. But first let's see. I do have a little bit of a jump putt with this one, so we're gonna see if we can make this one. Nope, not enough hyzer. Oh, alrighty. So Clash once again will be in for par. Let's go see. Can Dynamic keep that pace? Let's go. I would say, alrighty. So I would say this would be should be a gimme, but I have missed these before. But with 3 holes after this, really 2 holes because the 5th hole is just a tiebreaker hole. But really 2 holes. If I miss this one and Dynamic doesn't grab a stroke on the next one, it's almost pretty much over at that point. But first, let's just see if we can make this one. Oh, well, Dynamic will now go to +2. Clash will stay at even with 2 regulation, 1 tiebreaker hole, or at least 1 stroke difference hole. So if Dynamic doesn't keep, if they gain a stroke, or at least keep it to 2 with 1 hole left after that, then we'll keep it interesting. But let's go see. Alrighty, so Clash stays at even. Dynamic is at +2 now. So in reality, we have 2 holes left. But in all honesty, we only have 1 because the 5th hole is basically like the tiebreaker / if it's like 1 stroke difference. But with it being a 2-stroke difference with basically 2 holes left, if Dynamic doesn't grab a stroke here, Clash wins because it's just that's just how it is. And this could be the quickest one. And I know there's a little bit of a disadvantage on, but with the way I've been throwing so far, doesn't make much of a difference. But Clash still has the box. That's not terrible. Just a little bit off to the left, a little bit more, but now Dynamic. That's the disadvantage of having a 7-speed because I don't have many from Dynamic distance drivers. So let's go see. Alrighty, so Dynamic is in a situation where I have to if it's a tie, it's over. They have to gain a stroke in order for the force to go to the next hole because basically 2 strokes, 2 holes left. If they don't gain a stroke, because the next one's pretty easy, but they have to gain a stroke here in order to force hole 4. So let's see. Okay. So Dynamic will be in for par. So let's go see. Can Clash put the nail in the coffin on Dynamic? or will we go to hole 4? So let's go. Alrighty. So we got a decent little shot here. Dynamic is already up there. They're in for par. I could lay this one because all Clash needs is just a par. So I could lay this up pretty easy, go on and going home, and Clash goes to the final. But we're going to do something for the content. We're going to run this thing. So, but like I said, at least it is a jump putt, and I'm going to try to make it. But let's see. Can Clash put the nail in the coffin? Basically saying, can I make this putt? So let's see. Nope, it was short, but Clash will move on, winning by 2 strokes early on, which is something I haven't done. But like I said, with all that being said, thanks to all the sponsors and thanks to all of y'all for watching this series. If you haven't, all the other videos are on my channel. Just look up Company Clash. There is a big announcement coming. Just stay tuned to Discmas when the winner of this year's Company Clash faces off against last year's winner, MVP. So stay tuned for that. I hope you all watch and continue to watch and support me. Like I said, thanks to all the sponsors. Links to all of them will be down in the description. And with all of that being said, I'll see y'all on the course.